Hello humans, I'm the TheAlienDoctor, but you can call me Alien, and welcome back to another Minecraft Bedrock Edition preview / beta video. Today we're going to be taking a look at preview 1.18.30.29. However, the keen-eyed among you may have noticed that we're actually in preview 1.18.30.31. And that is because 0.29 actually has a bug that causes chunks to corrupt, so they real quickly released this preview, which is 0.31, to fix that issue. But other than that, this video is going to be entirely about preview 1.18.30.29, because that's the version that has the main features in, including the deep dark, chest boats, and more. So let's get into all of the bug fixes and new features. So let's start off with probably the biggest feature in this preview, and that being the addition of boats with a chest, or chest boats for short. So as you can see here, you can place them down and they come in all of the different types of wood that you would expect. So of course, oak, spruce, birch, jungle, acacia, and dark oak. Totally didn't almost forget the name of that one. But yeah, anyway, to craft them, you can use just a boat. It doesn't matter what wood it is, and then the chest to get the boat with chest. And you can put this in any order that you want. As you can see, it does not really matter. And yeah, this is the boat with a chest, so you can ride it like a normal boat. And if you open your inventory whilst riding it, you can see here that you then have a whole other chest inventory in there. Now, if you're not riding it, but yet you still want to open it, the way to do that is to actually crouch and right click on it. So I'm crouching and then I'm going to right click, and you can see here I can now open the boat with a chest and, you know, put in my items and whatnot. And yeah, you can just do that via crouching. So for those that don't know, on Bedrock Edition, you can actually lead normal boats, whereas you can't on Java Edition. And the same thing can be done with the chest boat, as you can see right here. So you can also lead this thing as well, meaning that you could like literally just get absolutely tons of these things and just have like loads of movable storage with you. So this is really good if you don't have like shulker boxes or anything and you need to move, you know, storage between bases or something like early game. Although you can see there that some of those leads did actually break off. So it looks like 4 is the way to go if you are going to be using this method of transporting items. So the chest boat can actually interact with hoppers. So as you can see here, if I put some items just in the top here, you can see that they will actually go through the chest boat, which we just saw there, and then into these hoppers, and then obviously down here into these chests, which means that you can kind of use them for item splitters as well. So you can actually use these things for really, really fast like hoppers, and also obviously hopper splitters or whatever they're called as well. So one chest boat can be on top of a maximum of 6 hoppers at the same time, meaning that all 6 of these hoppers will take items out of this chest boat. So as you can see in here, if I give this like just an absolute ton of items, you can see already just how quickly these items go down, because there's actually 6 different hoppers all taking items out of it. Now you can see here that it actually seems fairly even as well. Like, it doesn't seem like it's super uneven, which is quite good to see and quite interesting. But yeah, overall, this is like a really, really quick and easy way to separate items into lots of different hoppers, as well, of course, increase the speed of like one hopper. So you could have like a single hopper line coming in to this boat with a chest, and yeah, obviously split it up between them, which is quite nice. So when you're actually in survival and you break these things, as you can see right there, it will drop the chest and the boat like separately, and it is not actually instant breaking. It's just because I have the strength effect applied, by the way. But yeah, and then obviously you can just craft them back together again to make the boat with the chest, and then break them, and then craft them back together and place it. And yeah, you can keep doing that in an infinite loop if you wanted to. So the Allay has had both a buff and also a nerf. So the nerf is that it now has a delay for picking up new items after delivering an item. That's basically the only nerf that I can tell, although for whatever reason it's decided that it's figured out how to pathfind through those trapdoors, which it couldn't do last week. So the first actual buff to this thing is that if you give it an item, like that jump potion, for example, you can actually no longer kill it because it is owned by you. As well as that, when it actually links to a note block, it will actually stay near that note block, so it's not going to wander off and, you know, unlink. Of course, if you remove its item, then you can, of course, kill it, which sometimes it's hard. Okay, there we go. And then we can hit it now, and it will actually die. There we go. Now, the actual buff to it staying near the jukebox is actually really, really good, because it means systems like this mean that, in theory, it should not try to travel as far away anymore. But anyway, that's just a minor side note. So another pretty massive buff it has had is to do with how it sorts items that have different variations, such as potions. So as you can see here, I have a jump boost for 3 minutes, for 8 minutes, and jump boost 2 for 1 minute and 30. So I'm going to actually give it the first one, which is the 3-minute jump boost. So there we go, and of course it's escaped. Okay, there we go. So I just gave it the 3-minute jump boost, and you can see here now, if I actually drop it the 3-minute jump boost, it will of course pick that up and sort it, as you saw right there. We can now see that's in the chest. However, if I actually drop it some of these other types of potions or jump boost potions, you can see here that it will not pick them up, and it will in fact only pick up the jump boost for 3 minutes, as you can see right here. Apparently. Why did it pick up the 8 minutes? What? That's not meant to happen. So perhaps this is a bug, or perhaps the item actually just went on top of that hopper. I can't quite tell. I'm going to do the test again though, because yeah, that shouldn't have happened. And I'm going to drop them so that they shouldn't land on that hopper as well. Right, so there we go. Let's see. So there we go. There's one jump boost for 3 minutes, and 8 minutes, 130, 3 minutes, 130, and 8. Okay, so it actually missed a ton. This is most likely because it only has one inventory slot, and it of course has that new delay between items. So you can see here, if I actually drop these items like way more slower, then you can see here that it should actually pick them all up, or not pick them up if it's not meant to pick them up. But yeah, I'm guessing the reason why it missed those potions earlier is just because it now has a bit more of a cooldown between picking up and dropping items. So yeah, there we go. We can see there we've got 3 potions of leaping, and yeah, all of these are ones that it's meant to leave. Okay, nice. So the next feature is the addition of the deep dark biome / structure. This is basically impossible to find on Bedrock Edition due to the lack of spectator mode. So I'm going to show you some footage of Java Edition real quickly. So because there isn't any spectator mode or locate biome or structure command for the Deep Dark in Bedrock Edition, I've just come over here onto Java Edition real quickly to actually show you. So we should be able to use the locate command, and then, whoa, that's changed. Actually, maybe it's locate biome and then Deep Dark. I don't know how these things work. Okay, there we go. I knew there was a command for it somewhere. So if we teleport ourselves over to there real quickly, then we should see ourselves the deep dark biome. So giving myself a night vision real quickly, you can actually see the deep dark biome right here. Now, I don't believe the structure itself of the ancient city has actually been added to Minecraft Bedrock Edition. So this is basically all that we have on Bedrock at the moment. Obviously, the ancient cities have been added to Java Edition. So you can see here, they sort of generate with things like the skulk on the walls, along with the skulk veins. And then every so often, you'll get one of these skulk sensors and skulk catalysts. I have already showed this actually working on Bedrock Edition before, but when you kill a mob, the skulk will increase when it's actually next to one of these skulk catalysts, as you can see right there. And yeah, overall, I think these generation is really, really cool. So in terms of bug fixes, the first major one is mobile control changes. So they have just changed the sensitivity a little bit, and a couple of other bug fixes and adjustments to, you know, make them a little bit better. Because, of course, the last preview, we actually had some new mobile controls, and you can check out that video on my channel. Now, other than that, that is actually it for today's preview. So, thank you ever so much for watching. If you want to see more Minecraft Bedrock Edition content, then please do like and subscribe today to join the Alien Empire. I'll see you in the next video coming very, very soon. Bye.